Welcome to the clown show that is speedrunning SN2. Analyzing these runs had made me acutely aware of how slow I am. I should try to get better at this game, so apologies for the poor gameplay. Originally, I had no desire to speedrun SN2, since that's not really my thing, but I managed to assemble all the pieces of the fastest JP SN2 team, so I figured why not? Well, almost all the pieces. I had to replace one equip, since I don't have Valentine Alina, which really sucks, because I debated exchanging for her 2 years ago and decided against it during the last 2 Valentine runs. Missing this equip halves the success rate for this team, which is already an abysmal 0.5% according to the fastest JP player. I replaced Alina's equip with Summer Aramis, which unfortunately doesn't clear unmatchable debuffs, so my team can only handle Amaterasu on floor 3. Missing Alina's equip also hurt my damage output in some floors, so I have to slow down to ensure the kill. Alright, let me jump into my best attempt. Did I manage to clear? Well, I did clear with this team, but it wasn't that fast. This floor is an insta-lose 40% of the time. Since this team has no countermeasures against damage and attribute absorption on the first turn. That 40% felt like a lie sometimes, since there were times I'd get unlucky 4 or 5 times in a row. And since I spent around 37 stones refilling stamina, that meant wasting a whole stone. For the second floor, every spawn is manageable. I just have to heal enough to handle the preemptive on the next floor. I like facing against Susano here since he doesn't create roulettes, but obviously against him and Hino, I'd have to heal more than versus Orochi because of water resist latents. If I get bad roulette placements, I can be severely slowed down, or worse, be unable to kill some floors if I lose enough Dark Orbs. Again, for this floor, only Amaterasu is manageable with this team. I did try to make Hakuru work, since his active skill is an Awoken Bind and Unmatchable Clear that handles attribute absorption with the 7 turn or lower cooldown. But it turns out I really need the team HP on Summer RMS equipped to have enough HP for the preemptive on this floor. One out of 5 spawns in this floor is an auto lose. My chances of making it to floor 4 are low enough as it is, so it was very painful every time I saw Hansel. Here, I have to match 2 Ls to fully recover my assist, otherwise I die to floor 5's preemptives. It is possible to kill the little guy as well, with a few extra water and dark combos, but going out of my way to make more combos won't net me that big of a time gain. The mask's floor can pretty much be swiped, but not if you get horrible spinners like I did in this replay. Floor 6 has 2 auto-lose spawns, and with this team, Kundali and Akela require more effort to kill since I don't have a Lioness equipped. The best spawn is the light one, since it requires less effort, but because you need to use Accelerator and then Rimuru against it, it's theoretically possible to end up with not enough Dark Orbs to make a T and another combo. I would have to be very unlucky for this to happen, so of course it did happen. Facing Akela is very frustrating with my team since I have to move orbs around with thorns, and that could cause me to die to the next floor's preemptive. floor 7, I think every spawn is manageable here, but you need some luck with the green dragon to have enough orbs for a dark box and a combo. But for speedrunning, you need the light dragon, since it's way faster to kill it. A lioness equip also makes things easier here, since without it, I have to put more effort to do enough damage to one-shot. I wish I had bothered to check the numbers the first time I made it to this floor with my team. For floor 8 and 9, my team does enough damage by following the same steps given by the fastest player, but only if I have a few OEs in some of the matches. If there were no OEs, then according to PDC, I would fail to kill Hikoboshi and floor 9. Even though again, with enough OEs I should be able to kill floor 9, I decided to make a BDP match to ensure the kill, since I had over him his roulettes and I could get more dark orbs. Obviously this is bad for speedrunning, but I didn't want to mess up the kill. Unfortunately, I still messed up. Floor 9 on this run was a real clown show, as I messed up a box and had to spend a lot more time here. I lost about 2 minutes trying to clear floor 9. Even though this happened, I wanted to see whether I could kill the boss without having the damage from a lioness equip. It was reassuring knowing that my team could kill the boss, but I didn't manage to get lucky with spawns again before the title ended. So all I managed to get with this team is this 10-minute clear, which won't be anywhere close to the top 3. Not that it really matters, since only the fastest player gets the fancy title, as opposed to what Gung-Ho NA made us believe for 2 weeks. Now let's see how the 3 servers compare. Obviously we had JP's result for 2 months already. Korea released their top 3, and unsurprisingly, these are all runs with JP's fastest team. After over a week of waiting, NA finally released the top 3. First and second place used JP's fastest team, while third place used JP's third fastest team. Not surprisingly, JP players were much faster than both Korea and NA. It seems impossible to improve speedrunning teams as JP players have done their due diligence, but I still tried to since NA had Hikoboshi's new equip, which was unavailable to JP for this title, so I thought I was onto something. But I really should have checked the attack order for the boss's 50% HP moveset. Hikoboshi's equip has a water reduction awakening, which reduces water damage by 7%. So by including this in my team, I was able to replace some resist latents with killers to have an easier time against floor 6, 8, and the boss. But since the boss removes assist and then hits, I just end up dying without water resist latents. So after 300 plus attempts and about 35 stones to refill stamina, was this all worth it? No, those 35 stones could have gotten me a multi on the Code Geass collab and thus 5 chances to get Geno. But did I at least have fun? Also no. Well, that's not 100% true. I did have some fun, and that's why I kept trying. I don't know if I'll be doing any more speedruns though. Now for SN3, we have JP's fastest teams, and unfortunately for NA and Korea, all the top spots use 3 marble cards. We do have Thanos in our server, but our version is unbuffed and does a lot less damage. And NA is missing both duo units, Captain America and Iron Man, and Deadpool and Wolverine. All of these are very important to the team. Captain America's and Iron Man's cap break is very important for the last attack. Deadpool and Wolverine's equip is needed for the auto heal and shield break effects. And obviously Thanos is there for his 50% gravity, but also because he can deal damage. This team relies on getting a bunch of natural boards with 5 attributes. I don't know if there are any auto-lose spawns, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of auto-quits since you have to rely on Skyfall, giving you 3 orbs of each attribute. The second fastest player recorded their clear, but I haven't taken a close look. I've linked the video in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. If we don't get these marble buffs and new units, then NA's and Korea's top 3 will be drastically different from JP. And this is all assuming we do get Code Geass. Without that collab and marble, Celti Axel teams would probably take the top 3 spots again. NA only needs to wait until Celtia arrives to make this team capable of clearing in almost 10 minutes. I couldn't find any other teams that are as fast without any Code Geass units, but if you have, let me know in the comments down below. Barring any delays, our SN3 title should happen during the month of October. By then, we might have access to Pat Island and Halloween units and equips, so we might have access to some new tech. Alright, that does it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.